Welcome to Dhyana Vahini. In this presentation, I wish to place before you the governance issues that happened from 1st April to 15th April 2023. There are about 7 major developments in this domain. 1. Keep an open mind. 2. Disdain for knowledge. 3. What NEP holds for teachers. 5. Why social science research matters more. 5. Conventional varsities propose to offer distance education. 6. Tackling sexism in schools and colleges. And finally, R&D policy at inflection point. Keep an open mind. This is the first development. Many of the old assumptions about education and careers are changing. There is a need to provide more flexibility to students and give them a chance to discover new things. For example, an art student wanting to pursue a course in computer science has to be offered. And we have to also allow the students to volunteer or to carry out odd jobs. 2 mistakes youngsters do in the transition from college to first job. One is too much on salary, and the second one is becoming restless. So the teachers in higher education need to address these things. Disdain for knowledge is the second major item in this domain. The importance of knowledge everyone knows. For example, knowledge is crucial for personal progress, for national development, and also for larger good of humanity. Therefore, pursuit of knowledge should be proactively appreciated, encouraged, and also facilitated with the creation of a conducive environment. However, there is a growing disdain for knowledge. For example, attaching more value to practical knowledge than to intellectual pursuits, and also more emphasizing on job-oriented skills. This could in turn culminate in transforming universities into exalted polytechnics. Therefore, there should be a greater emphasis on intellectual pursuits in the higher education institutions. The third one is what NEP holds for teachers. Teachers play an important role in driving educational reforms. In order to improve quality of teaching learning process, it is essential to create a focused action plan for teachers at every level. Teaching now demands more than just a degree, which includes critical knowledge and skills, and also be able to deliver quality education. And continuous learning is crucial for sustaining changes. Therefore, NEP proposes the need for teachers undergoing professional development and leveraging technology in advancing professional development of teachers. Teachers need to consciously learn and upskill themselves and also keep up with the rapidly changing world. The next development is why social science research matters more. Significant strides are taking place in engineering technology and also in pharmaceuticals and medicine. But now the social science research needs further attention for emulation to enable greater and faster convergence. As India joins the League of Middle Income Group Nations, it needs to leapfrog from much more into social science research than in the areas of science and technology to enable further convergence. It is useful to note that National Research Foundation under NEP is being established to strengthen the governance structure of the research-related institutions and also to promote linkages between R&D, academia, industry in order to foster research. The next one is conventional varsities propose to offer distance education. After bringing amendments in the Karnataka Universities Act, the Higher Education Department issues order that only Karnataka State Open University, Mysore, is allowed to offer distance education courses. Now, a few universities have applied for renewal of affiliation from the UGC to offer distance education programs from the academic year 23-24. When the state government passed the amendments, there was no NEP, but now under NEP, every university has to offer online education to increase the GER. Next issue is tackling sexism in schools and colleges. Sexism is linked to beliefs around the fundamental nature of women and men and the roles they should play in society. Academic institutions are seen as spaces of social transformation, including for a just society. Therefore, teachers must consciously guide girls and boys to avoid gender stereotyping, that is, overgeneralization of characteristics, differences and attributes of a certain group based on their genders. For example, there is no natural reason to prevent women from any activity or profession they would like to choose and force them to take on certain tasks like household chores. When sexist behavior is seen, the teachers, male and female, need to support each other in discovering it. Finally, R&D policy at inflection point. So R&D can increase productivity, and government intervention in R&D has been invaluable to areas such as health, defense, space, agriculture, etc. In India, a formal science and technology policy saw the light of the day only in 2003, which aimed to increase R&D investments. Now there is a need for a robust policy to be formulated for collecting private and government R&D spending data by leveraging cooperative federalism. So to sum up the developments, 1. Provide students with more flexibility and give them a chance to discover new ideas. 2. Individuals who do not value knowledge may lack curiosity and show little in learning new things or exploring new ideas. The NEP proposes the need for leveraging technology in advancing professional development of teachers. 4. As India joins the League of Middle Income Nations, it needs to leapfrog much more into social science research. 5th, as per NEP, every university has to offer online education programs so as to increase GER. 6th, teachers must consciously guide girls and boys to avoid gender stereotyping. And finally, it has been proven that government intervention in R&D has been invaluable in areas such as health, defense, space, agriculture, etc. Thank you all for listening to this presentation.